Okay, hey everybody, Dan Fitzpatrick here, stockmarketmentor.com, and Nvidia is what we're looking at today. By the way, if you are a member, we are going to be looking at trading Nvidia tomorrow morning when the market opens. You have the link, and this is just for members, not for free chart of the day or people that aren't active members. So you're certainly welcome to join, but I'm not pitching the website now. I'm looking at NVIDIA. So, but we'll be getting on early. You've got the link. So you definitely, I think, want to show up for that. This could go either way or it could go no way. There are some other stocks that we'll be looking at too that have really popped or really dropped. So I think there are going to be a couple good opportunities for some quick money tomorrow morning on a 59-minute trade or much less. But so let's look at NVIDIA though. This is what the stock looked like just during regular hours. Not a whole lot different than the way it does now, only this is bigger. I mean, it's a wider range, but the stock's still kind of up towards the high end of that. You know, you can see lower here, but it's the same general thing. So where the stock's trading right now is just 2% below where it closed yesterday. So right now, you know, I look at this as kind of a nothing trade. Even if you were looking and buying it here at 140 bucks on the way up, you're only making 4%. And this is with your hair on fire, buying it, not just right at the low, but theoretically, you know, taking about 4% out of this trade after hours. And that can be kind of a tough trade. So tomorrow we'll have a better, more clarification on that. But this is what I would suggest. First of all, their guidance came in, it was awesome guidance, but it came in a little light. They beat on just about everything, but here's the thing, like with these published expectations, oh, they beat estimates, they beat this and that, beat me. Those are just published things, but sometimes, oh, it's an earnings beat, it's a revenue beat, it's a this beat, it's beat it. I love Michael Jackson, all of that kind of crap. And the stock still goes down. And you say, well, how could that be? It beat all these estimates. Aren't people surprised? And the answer is, well, obviously not. Otherwise, they'd be buying the stock. And so you want to keep in mind that all these estimates, these are done by analysts. These are done by the sharpest people on the block who get paid a lot of money for analyzing stocks, but they can't trade worth a darn. And so you get all these estimates, but they don't really mean too much. They're kind of a general reference for what the thought is that the company will do. But I will say this, they tend to be pretty close most of the time to what the company does. But to me, that's really not an edge because if the estimates, if a company reports earnings that are kind of in line with estimates, well, that kind of stuff's already baked into the price of the stock. You're not going to see that. And so with respect to that, I don't care what the estimates are, could not care less. After the fact, now I want to see what the stock's doing. And you may, if you feel like it, attribute that to, oh, it beat estimates or oh, it missed estimates. I just look at more as like the stocks, oh, the stock really popped. Well, that must mean there's stronger demand for the stock, more aggressive buyers than sellers. Or, oh man, the stock dropped a lot. Well, that must mean sellers are really eager to unload the stock. Buyers aren't really eager to buy it. If you're just looking at something like that in a real binary way, then you're also set to identify the reversal, to identify when a stock is done going down or when it's done going up. If all you're looking at is the balance of aggressiveness between sellers versus buyers. And you can see that, like you can see that in the way stocks trade. So we'll have to look and see what NVIDIA's doing. But for those of you who are neophytes, this is really what I'm looking for. I need, before I would be committed to any kind of an upside breakout buy. I need to see the stock run up above 150 and hold there. From what I'm seeing in the price action now, I seriously doubt that that's going to happen. I think that this stock's going to wallow a little bit. From what I've seen, the numbers they're great. And they're great enough to where they're not going to scare out a lot of shareholders here. I think we'll probably just get some sideways consolidation. But I will say this, so you stay away from this stock unless it breaks out above 150. And on the downside, you got to look at the 50-day moving average as your reference for support. If this stock were to fall to the 50-day moving average, that's really where you want to buy the stock, is right down here. So anyway, that's all I got for you. Again, members, I'll see you tomorrow morning, and we'll look at either trading Nvidia or Target or Broadcom, a couple others, Snowflake, that I'm looking at. But one way or another, let's go make some money. All right. I'll see you guys next time.